ye papa ye nua bema DMB mika DMB and nipa meka na asem Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now something remarkable have happened today. I'm want for be patch say Christian Council meeting among Bawumia koye no. Number 1, are you guys endorsing Bawumia? Or 2, what are you trying to say? Because currently we have a lot of issue. Christian Council yeti krom ha galam say koso LGBT issues, any economic hardship. Muye din under the then Akufo-Addo administration. Muye din. Mama ba so pe ma flood insie na Christian Council akasa. Magalam say insio and insio enye brown kakra oh na Christian Council fire then a release statement. But near that sorry ya. This same Christian Council met secretly with Dr. Bawumia. And then the shocking part of all of this was that Right Reverend Hiladela Dogbe or the same tuja. Now saying some of the tuja na man for be abisa say you are a man of God. As part of the Christendom community, you are supposed to be impartial. The statement I'll make here say, oh, if you ask me about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia today, tomorrow, and any day, my answer will not change. He is a man of deep humility, unwavering integrity, and exceptional order. And I'm for you see, that's Africa for my problem. Obiani who Obeka will say, Trump, US President Donald Trump, or a man of integrity and respect near there, because what Americans want from Donald Trump is one word: delivery. Osia or yo, and then focus Osia di yo. But in this case, the Christian Council here is telling us Ghana for whether Bawumia is competent, incompetent, he lies, he's a criminal. All those things does not matter because nipemuno or brand huase or brand huase. Nipemuno or yobia oh Bawumia then hudio or kasa Bawumia the debia nursery. But the question is, can he deliver? Is he a clean person? Is he corrupt? Is he a liar? He promised Ghanaians say only e-levy biom. Yes, so he campaigned for e-levy. He made them sign it. You go see some apa idi tuje baba ke beto aso.
Anytime I speak in the presence of my family, always call him DMB. So I'm so used to calling him DMB, but I need to be careful on occasions like this. I address him appropriately. His Excellency, the former Vice President. You know, there are people that you have in your life that sometimes you're even ashamed to introduce them. There are people who you know, but because of their authority and their power, they either do not want anybody close to them or they pretend they don't know you. There are people you encounter in life that you don't want to meet again. Because the energy that flows from them is not good energy. It's so negative that just the first encounter, if you come with good energy, you don't want to see them for the second time. The first time, I've never been a supporter of any political party, but I vote on whose message speaks volumes to me. My first encounter with him, I sense great humility. I sense integrity. And I sense faithfulness. And my words to him on that first encounter was, stay focused, serve faithfully, and stand firm on the principles that brought you into the leadership. To all intents and purposes, we've moved beyond that first and second encounter to the level that I'm never ashamed to present him or to introduce him anywhere as a brother and a friend. Because that's who he is. When you have anyone who your engagements with him, whether physically, verbally, or electronically, you sense great energy flowing through you. You know that you're in the right space and in the right connection. And that's what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, I believe, brings strongly to the table. My prayer in every engagement, and as we engage him today, I'll say to him, as I've always said to him, be focused. Be focused on your message. Be focused on everything that you stand for. Be focused, because in this life and in this world, there are so many distractions, personally and socially. But when you keep your focus on what is set before you, you will not be distracted by any power or any authority, any schemes or any manipulations. Be faithful. You've leaned faithfully on the teachings of your parents. You've leaned faithfully on the teachings of the teachers. You've leaned faithfully on the wisdom of the great men and women whom you surround yourself with. Continue to be faithful. My third and final thing, which I've always said, which I will repeat again today, is stand firm on the principles that has brought you this far. The principles of sincerity, the principles of faithfulness, the principles of integrity, and everything that makes someone a good person, not a person pleaser. Just stay focused. And I believe that as you continue in this way, whatever plan God has for you, God will surely bring it to fruition. As for us, people of God, sometimes we'll tell you we've seen prophecies, we've seen visions. But you also, when you pray for discernment. That God will grant you the grace to discern. Even the people you surround yourself with. It's very important. Your success or your failure during the campaign, after the campaign, and every time will depend on the people you surround yourself with. So my brother and my friend, it's always good to see you. And I will continue to pray God's blessings for you. To all of us, if you ask me over and over again, what do you think of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? I'll tell you again and again, he's a brother, he's a friend. He's a person of great humility, very humble. He's a person of great honor. He gives honor to whoever honor is due. He's a person of great integrity. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So that is it. Instead of this particular man, this particular so-called or perhaps man of God, because I'm not in a position to say or you're original and I'm fake. Say you will be friend in Yamina Mimina Hobi. But then as a man of God, the Christendom community in Ghana, how dare you make such a statement? Say, if you ask me today, yesterday, tomorrow, in the future, I'll say Bawumia is a man of peace, humble. No! The right word for you to use, if it is true, is that Bawumia is a competent man who can deliver on his promises, who will change and transform Ghana, who is going to create a mark. And Ghana, 60-something years, we are here. And Ghanaians have a habit of voting for a person based on personality, but not based on the competency of the person. Yes. Sana Mr. Tiefira Johnny Jokunku for Baso Kaipa 2000 and a Bema Tintin Gram and a Bema Tuntum Ninia Portrait sa and obey 2000. Oh, after the year and Pekufobium, ye man of peace as in Drehini at Tamos and also by yes, on also Kuguye. Ye on your so the youngest president in Ghana, he's a youth, blah 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 blah, Mahaman on also obey and Okoye. After the in all of these things, no, ye see and pesa and ye may ye pepper pa on a nonny brofu ye there or Cassa, you know, Ghana or T French. And Francois and Samba. We are talking about a person who is competent, who can change the country. Now, let's put this on the screens. Picture who on the screen so clearly tells you what is going on. You see, but picture, one that could the whole picture. You see a person also or a card-bearing member of the National Democratic Congress. But what we are learning, and from the look of things, no, or organize this particular meeting between Bawumia and the Christian Council. Yes, that is Kweku Anyidoho. Zoom in for me. That is Kweku Anyidoho. That is Kweku Anyidoho. What is Kweku Anyidoho doing? What is Kweku Anyidoho doing at this particular lunch? That is the big question I have also. Kweku Anyidoho was supporting MPP Kufuor Mreswa Mene also a card-bearing member after the organizing meeting between Bawumia and the Christian Council. Well, share in some Bawumia and also Okanya reaction to this. The two screens also. I'll say on Thursday, June 11th, I led a delegation. Also on Thursday, June 11th, I led a delegation of the New Patriotic Party (NPP) to a productive consultative meeting with leadership of the Christian Council of Ghana. The discussions focused on Ghana's development, national unity, and shared progress. We reaffirmed the NPP's commitment to sustain engagement with religious bodies as key partners in promoting peace, inclusivity, and prosperity for all Ghanaians. We are deeply grateful to the Christian Council for the warm reception and valuable insights shared together. We are moving forward. It is what it is. Anne, it is what it is. It is what it is. In some way, and air course, so definitely, there is a lot of massive reactions at air course. But then, you bet to us, now I just say, you're caught in some for so. Now, you're to us, you're caught in some for so. Sa issue,